gentlemen, thanks for pressing play. This handsome guy right here is Randy. I am Chris. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And don't forget about our boys in Texarkana because we got a store up there for you as well. Guys, we are here to talk comics for the week of the new year, December 31st, 2013. The day before the brand new year. And guys, it's been quite a year. Lots of stuff has happened. Lots of good stuff, lots of bad stuff, all around in every facet. But hey, you made it. We made it. We're glad to be here. And guys, we're going to open up with just a couple of things that we're going to discuss. Firstly, our store here at both locations will be open New Year's Eve. That is Tuesday is actually the new comic book day.
Right.
So full day, full store hours, and the new comics will be here for you to pick up. And for New Year's Day here in Shreveport, we're going to be opening at noon and be open for the normal time up till 6 that day.
It should also be stated that the comics, whereas Christmas Eve, it was just a few, we have much more that's going to be coming out closer to the, it's the 5th week. So okay. It's going to be a lighter week, but it's going to be closer to a normal week than it usually is, or than it was last week.
Cool, very cool. So guys, we're it is a new year coming up, and Happy New Year to everybody. And I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and you've had a great holiday season. But we're going to be we'll be open New Year's Eve, and then we'll be opening at noon on New Year's Day. Boom, that is covered. Randy's got some awesome announcements here and stuff he wants to show off to you guys.
Just real quickly, as I showed you last week, we have new things that come into the store. Either we haven't had in for a while, or that is brand new to our store. One of the big popular games that's been around for some time now is Zombies, and we just now got a full run-in of Zombies that starts with the original Zombies and goes through Zombies 12. So we've had quite a few. I like this one, Zombies Zoo. You have the banana and the monkey zombie monkey's eye.
That's awesome.
A lot of these have been out of print, so they just come back in print. We've got them here in the store. They are by our Hero Clicks, and that's the thing that I'm showing you guys this week. It was kind of a light week with the restocking of some of the things here, so we'll have more next week.
Nice guys. All you zombie aficionados and fans, boom.
Or just like game fans.
Fans.
This is cool. I mean, it has the tiles for people to play or position to play the game, and then tons of little zombie characters.
Cool.
For it.
Very cool. So cool. So guys, our question of the week. Are you ready? Here it comes. It's a follow-up to one we asked previously, but here we go. What is your favorite superhero movie? Your favorite superhero movie. Doesn't matter what time, when it was made, anything. Your favorite superhero movie ever. What's yours, sir?
Oh, possibly Unbreakable. That is a fantastic superhero movie. One of my favorites. You were not expecting that, were you?
I was not.
You were not.
But you're so right.
I love that one.
It's a great movie.
However, I'm so totally saddened by the fact that they say there's supposed to be a second and a third film to this. And there is no need to ever make a second or a third film because it was perfect just how it was written there.
Oh, man, that is such a great one.
I love Unbreakable.
That's a great one.
I'll tell you, Brad was in the shop earlier,
okay,
and we were kind of talking the movies there, and the one that some people might say that was never high on my list was The Incredibles. It was, to me, just like a real run-of-the-mill story that I guessed everything as soon as it pretty much started happening there. So
okay.
It was fun. It was the best Fantastic Four film we've had on movie,
exactly,
on screen so far, but there was nothing to me that was, original or groundbreaking or something.
Yeah.
But Brad did point out it's the first film that they did with all human characters as the main cast, Pixar.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah. So that's neat. But Unbreakable. Love that. Mr. Glass and everything else there. That was just awesome film.
You kind of throw me off a little bit there. That is a great one.
What about
you? What would be your second? You think you would place as your second most favorite superhero movie?
as much as I am a Captain America fan and I love that film, the first Thor was just so awesome.
The Thor,
the Thor
okay.
film. I loved it.
Okay.
You know, there's so many to pick and choose from because you know you have the for me when it comes to Batman, sure the Dark Knight, but you also have the first Tim Burton one that I loved. So all over the place with it.
Nice.
What about you?
Well, I think my favorite superhero movie is, I think I'd have to say it is The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, yeah.
The Dark Knight, the second one of the series. I mean, that was just what Heath Ledger did in that movie as the Joker was phenomenal to me, and I especially love what Christopher Nolan did with the whole trilogy. I was blown away. I mean, it was just awesome. Man, Unbreakable. I didn't even think about that because nobody thinks about that really as a superhero movie, but that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's exactly what it is because the tone and stuff is so different. But
we've got some great ones out there. I mean, I'm sure we'll hear like Kick-Ass is going to be one of those mentioned. People love that. You know, you're going to have the
Avengers. People will love the Avengers.
There's going to be all sorts of ones, but you know, you're probably going to have some old school that like the original Batman movie there. So going, you know,
or the X-Men movies, maybe First Class, maybe the Bryan Singer first two. X2 was really regarded highly by a lot of people when it was done.
Well, see, I'm one of the few that I really liked the second Iron Man film, and apparently there were a lot of people that didn't.
I liked the first and the second one.
I was shocked by that because to me it was like you had the 1-2 punch that year of the second Iron Man and the Dark Knight coming out, and it was just like these are two sequels that are even better than the first one.
Yeah, I mean, as a matter of fact, for a second movie, I mean, Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2 would probably be right there for me. Yeah, you know, behind the Dark Knight. I enjoyed those immensely.
Both were awesome.
Yes, very much so. So, guys, I mean, we could go on and on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Keep going. On the comics.
On the comics, guys, tell us below. We'll give you a little leeway. Tell us your two favorite superhero movies. Anytime, any ones, even the outside the box ones, like Unbreakable, which it was. It was just so nobody really.
Or maybe Adventures in Babysitting, where they're looking for Thor.
Oh, there we have some fun with it. But let us know in the comments below. Let us know what your favorite superhero movie is.
I know we're just going to keep going on, but you know who Thor was in that film?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh. He's like this big, hunky mechanic guy, but it's Vincent D'Onofrio, who,
really?
when we see Vincent D'Onofrio, I always think of Men in Black with sugar, water.
Exactly.
He was not this ripped body guy like he was in Adventures in Babysitting.
I don't think I ever saw that movie, man.
Awesome movie.
I know the name. I'm familiar. I mean, I know of it, but I never saw it. So.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
Guys, tell us below. Now, moving on to comics, because we got more comics coming out this week, like Randy mentioned, as compared to last week, because holidays, light week, and stuff. But we're going to start off with the big storylines that are going on. What do you want to start off with, my friend?
We have some Inhumanity going on. Oh, the Inhumanity.
The Inhumanity. I love it.
Love it. New Avengers number 13.INH is coming out here. This is the only one that is an Inhumanity story coming out this week. And with this, we have, I guess, new members to the Illuminati. I know we lost a member, for sure, but I don't know if there's going to be more of a mix-up than just that one member going and someone else joining.
Okay.
We have some more information that's going to come to light here about the incursions that have been happening. And I don't know if Hickman realizes this, or I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but the rogue planet in Avengers 24.now was kind of similar to the whole thing with the incursions.
I thought so as well. A little different, but similar.
But they somehow made the two planets in one space, and why can't the incursion? I don't know, but great stuff anyways. Love the stuff that they're doing in New Avengers right now, and we're going to see something by chance, maybe the new member will somehow be affected by the Terrigen mess.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Who do you think that a new member of the Illuminati should be?
I am totally clueless on this one.
Who do you think should be?
Well, I guess you need to bring in Medusa or someone like that. You need to have a member of the Black Bolts, the Inhumans there as part of the group.
You know who I like to see?
Who's that?
Dr. Doom.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
How about that, huh?
Yeah, you just blew my mind.
So that's really it for the Marvel stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Inhumanity, there's I mean, we're leading up to stuff later on in the new year, but that's really it for going on for now.
Right.
Guys, let me talk to you a little bit about some Forever Evil stuff from DC Comics. Knock it out here real quick. We've got Forever Evil Argus, number 3, hitting the shelf. We see Steve Trevor and his team going after Cheetah because she has Wonder Woman's lasso. Ooh. And this issue, it may be revealed that this lasso is like a key weapon, a key component to actually taking down the crime syndicate. I don't know. We'll see what Steve Trevor and the Argus team, find whenever they do catch Cheetah and move forward from there. Also, we've got Justice League Dark number 26. This is part 6 of the 18-part Blight storyline. And many people thought that, I was wondering as well, because he didn't show up, but it looks like we're going to see they call him the Sea King.
Yeah.
It's basically the Aquaman version of the crime syndicate character that is going to be revealed in this issue.
Well, he did show up. He did show up, but fell over dead. So somehow he's alive. He's back. Okay, so he's back. And he's back with this issue, moving along with with Justice League Dark, with the storyline that's going on there. I didn't remember when he showed up, but I mean, I guess he did. When the portal or whatever opened up, he popped through and then fell over.
He was just like out
yeah,
of it,
he didn't make it through the portal, so somehow he got better.
Okay, and guys, with the Justice League Dark, writer Ray Fawkes is coming on, and this is slowly morphing into a different Justice League Dark team. By the time this is over, you're going to see a different team. I'm not going to say a completely different team, but you're going to see a different Justice League Dark team. So all of you fans of Justice League Dark, just be prepared for that, because things are changing.
Yeah.
And the last one I'm going to cover here real quick, and you can help me out, is we got Teen Titans.
Right.
Number 26 hitting the shelves. We're still looking at Kid Flash.
Yeah, time travel, all this stuff, the Titans throughout time. But yeah, Kid Flash, apparently his past that they've revealed is a little more shady than previously thought, and than previous incarnations of Kid Flash. So a little more, I wouldn't say villainous, but criminal past.
But come on, man, all good superheroes.
Booster Gold stole.
Exactly. Why not? He's still a legend today.
Yeah.
Still around. That's really it, though, for the big storyline stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. But guys, we got several new number 1s hitting the shelves that have me excited.
Yeah.
I'm checking out several of these.
Me too.
What you want to start off with?
To me, the big one this week, and some might argue, Dead Boy Detectives number 1 comes out. This is going. The big part draw for it is Mark Buckingham art on this one, and we get a twofer with his art because Fables also comes out this week.
Nice.
But this right here focuses on Edwin and Charles, and they are 2 dead boys.
Exactly.
They're within this house, but they somehow keep escaping from this house, this school, and they keep escaping from it to solve these crimes and these mysteries, but somehow keep on ending up back at the school. And this time they find Crystal, this new character, and she has a lot more of a tech savvy character, is a lot more of a tech savvy character, has some ties to the undead there. I'm not sure if she's dead herself, what the story is with her, but she looks to be a new part of the team. And so this is going to be something that spans all different types of genres, with them solving different mysteries here, murder mysteries. The main murder mystery in which they're looking at is their own deaths.
Right.
There. So looks to be a good series. This is Vertigo Comics, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. And for me, I'm not familiar with, because I've not read Sandman in the past. They come from the Sandman comics. They've had a mini-series with it. But over the last year or two, DC Comics has been putting out the anthologies, Vertigo has, and they've had a story with them throughout the anthologies.
Okay.
So I'm slightly familiar with the characters. But yeah, Mark Buckingham art is an instant sell for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. One that I'm looking forward to this week is Twilight Zone.
Yes.
We got Dynamite Comics bringing us Twilight Zone, its own brand new, fresh series written by J. Michael Straczynski. Art by Guy Villanova. I'm probably saying the first name wrong, but the last name I think I got right.
Guy.
But guys, and I read an interview with J. Michael Straczynski talking about this. He's excited to do it. He's been wanting to do. He was a huge fan when he was young of the original Twilight series and stuff. So he's dying to bring this back, and Dynamite's giving him the chance. And this the first 3 issues, from what I've read, follow Trevor Richmond, a Wall Street investor who has embezzled millions and millions of dollars, and it looks like he's about to cause another financial collapse. So he goes to a company. What do they call them here? They call them Expedited Services Incorporated, because he's trying to take the money and run. And Expedited Services is supposed to create a new life for him. But the new life they create isn't just, apparently it's not just a new passport and ID, and it's a new life altogether. And what we're going to be facing here is this character, Trevor Richmond, is going to be, well, it says what happens when someone shows up to claim the old life. Who was he in the first place? And all these different twists that will be going along with him trying to get a new life after committing this crime. So it looks like the first 3 issues will be delving into this storyline and go from there.
I'm about to blow his mind.
There we go.
You realize that J. Michael Straczynski, some of his first comic book work was on an old Twilight Zone comic.
Was it? I thought it was Teen Titans.
Well, that was his first, was a Teen Titans Spotlight on Cyborg. But he did some early work on a Twilight Zone comic before, so this is not his first work on Twilight Zone.
Okay, he's just bringing it back, huh?
He's bringing sexy back.
Uh-oh! In the Twilight Zone.
In the Twilight Zone. I don't know what that means.
What's next for you, bro?
We have this one. I don't know if this is the end of a big story or if it's going to continue after this, but we have Baltimore Chapel of Bones #1. I think this is a 3-part series here, maybe 2 parts to it. But what we're going to have here is Baltimore. He has had his whole life, during the war, after the war, his loved ones, all taken away from him by this vampire king, the Red King Haggis, and he is finally catching up to him, and this is a final showdown between those characters. So you can jump on board with this, but you're going to get the tail end of the story. Go back and pick up the other volumes, the other mini-series that they've done on this. Baltimore, to me, is one of the best characters that has been coming out from Dark Horse Comics there. I love his stories. And so this is, I guess, an ending to it. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to continue on after this story.
Right.
But this is not exactly part of the Mignolaverse there, but it is one of his creations.
Okay.
It's him and Arcudi doing writing on this.
Very cool. Very cool. Guys, another one that I'm looking forward to is from Dark Horse again. They seem to be knocking out several new ones this week.
Yeah.
Is Bad Blood #1.
That sounds awesome. Tell them about it.
Bad Blood #1 follows college student Trick. He has a terminal condition. He's receiving treatment for that. And the problem that occurs in his life is one of his friends is killed by a vampire. When the vampire tries to take his life as well, Trick's blood is poison to him. Pure poison. And now Trick is seeking vengeance against this vampire group that decides that they think that they can come back into the modern world. Apparently they've been in slumber or away for a while, and now they're coming back to try to take dominance of the earth. But now they've got a thorn in their side with Trick, who has poisonous blood for them. It's a 5-issue miniseries written by Jonathan Mayberry. We got art by Tyler Crook. We're checking it out because I like the concept.
Yeah. I just thought it just sounded awesome there.
Bad Blood.
We've got the other half of the Fables duo there.
Okay.
Bill Willingham is giving us a new comic from Dynamite Comics there. Legendary, a steampunk adventure. I believe this is a 6-issue miniseries.
Okay.
And what we have here is, as it kind of tells you, it's a steampunk story. But they're taking their classic Dynamite characters, or their licensed Dynamite characters, Vampirella, Green Hornet, Flash Gordon, the Phantom, different characters like that, and they're giving them a steampunk twist and putting them all into this same universe at the same time there. So
cool.
It looks like a cool one. Other than that, I really don't know what the concept is going to be with it, but we have all of our favorites there within. So.
When you say steampunk, for some folks, that's all you got to say.
Yeah,
because they just love it.
For those not familiar with the steampunk story, we're usually or concept you're looking at about, I guess, the 19th century storytelling, but instead of conventional means of everything, you have a lot of steam-powered metal tech. Yeah, so. It's just a way of doing like an old-timey sci-fi type tell. So.
And I was first introduced to steampunk whenever Chris Baccello did that series of his
called Steampunk.
That was Steampunk, wasn't it? Okay, because I was drawing a blank.
that was the first one that came from out of Cliffhanger Comics after the big three.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what it was. That's what I knew. Yeah, okay. Absinthe, all these characters, and of course Chris's awesome art. So
Chris's awesome art.
Hey, tell us about this last one here.
Last one. Oh, hey, we've got one with a great name called Juice Squeezers.
Juice Squeezers.
Juice Squeezers. And the awesome part about this is written and drawn by David Lapham. Or Lapham, however you say his name there, and he gives bizarre, crazy, wild stories. This is going to be another one of those. This looks like, though, that it's kind of maybe targeted at like a young adult audience with it. And what you have here, you have a bunch of tweens that they are the scrawny, small little people that are able to successfully fit into these tunnels, into these holes, where they can go in and they can take it to this swarm, this invasion of giant bugs that are looking to, I guess, first off attack their town, Weeville, but possibly have grander plans beyond that. So I think this is a mini-series. I don't have the numbers on it for what it is.
I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But it looks to be fun. It's something a little bit different there. I'm not, different genre. He's real good with doing the horror stories. So this could be somewhere along that element, I'd guess.
It looks like they're going to have a little fun with this, because the solicitation also describes it as being something like E.T., Goonies, and Stand By Me kind of meeting together with the fun, action, adventure, maybe some emotional impact there as well mixed in. So looks like a fun series, so I'll take a peek.
Yeah, it'll be a little lighter than Stray Bullets or Young Liars or something like that.
Or what else? I mean, he did a bunch of stuff for isn't he doing lacrosse too as well? I mean,
he did some. He did some cross.
This won't be like that, guys.
Yeah, this will be much lighter. Ooh, I went too far.
Guys, that's it for the number ones. I mean, several of them, and Dark Horse is taking the cake this week. There's a bunch of stuff there from them.
Yeah,
kudos to you guys. Keep it rocking. Because this stuff, definitely stuff we want to check out and we want to see. On to our favorites, stuff that we read month in and month out that we love and we love telling you about and telling you that you need to get on board for. What do you want to start off with, bro?
I'm going with Manhattan Projects. Number 17 comes out here. So excited for this, and this looks like this is going to be a real game changer of an issue for everybody here. It's called Unholy Alignment is what they're going with as the name of this one. And with this, they have Oppenheimer came up with 4 different plans, 4 different that they were going to create on, and once they broke free of their countries.
Right.
And of course, he had like the secret one that nobody else knew about, and now it looks like all these plans are kind of colliding with each other here. So you're going to get new alliances with certain characters. You're going to get betrayal from other characters. I like that it says and so much betrayal here. So you're going to have people, I guess, finding out secrets from other people. Just mass chaos going on in this issue. And hopefully kind of sets the stage for what happens after this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a great series.
Guys, such a good series. If you're not reading this one, you are missing out on one of the best books coming out from any company.
Seriously. Thank you, Jonathan Hickman and Nick Notaro.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Guys, another one that's hitting that I really dig is Clone, number 13, hitting the shelf. What we have seen with the past 2 issues with Clone is that the clones have been outed. The world knows about them. And now there are militant factions that are fighting against them. There's grassroots movements that are trying to find them and kill them. Religious groups are trying to find them and kill them. And we see Luke, the original, the human, that these clones were cloned from how the story starts out with. He's caught. He's held captive right now. And with that last issue, you find out that lady that has him, all she wanted to have was a child.
Yeah.
And she was unable to do so because she was with one of Luke's clones.
Yeah.
So that last issue was, wow, that was deep. I mean, it was a lot that happened there. It was really a lot that happened there. And also we see Luke's girlfriend having to make a decision about their child as well.
I believe it's his wife. But.
So, his wife. She had to make a decision with the child there too. That was another just a heavy kind of moment there.
Yeah.
With this issue, the lady that is keeping Luke hostage, is she going to get her wish? The cover looks like something a little darkly romantic may be going on, whether he wants it to or not.
Who knows?
But yeah, there's this big resistance that's going on, and this may be one of the this may be a game-changing, intense issue itself, because a lot has been going on, and I was hoping that we would see more with that last issue of those the Chinese lady clones that we saw.
It's coming, I think, with the next issue.
Yeah.
Not this one, but the next one.
But guys, this is another consistently great. For me, another consistently great monthly comic, man. It's just even better with these past couple of issues.
Yeah.
You should be checking out Clone. Get the single issues, you get the trade.
I'm going to give you guys a twofer here. Two really good ones coming out from DC Comics this week. The first one is Aquaman number 26. This is the debut issue of Jeff Parker as a regular writer on the series. It's also the first part of a new storyline. It's a cool storyline where the Earth seems to be somehow alive and attacking humanity in some way, and it's spitting out these creatures doing all sorts of craziness, and of course what do the humans do? They blame Atlantis for everything that's going on, and so we're starting to see some strain here between Mira and Arthur as they just are facing ordeal after ordeal here. So looks to be a good one. Jeff Parker did some of my favorite work on the Thunderbolt series, and this was before they switched it to the dark, back to the Dark Avengers. I loved his Thunderbolt stuff. It was just so cool. The other one that we have coming out is The Flash 26, number 26, and this one is a standalone issue written by Christos Gage.
Right.
For people who remember Comic X or Com X. The Neil Goob, whatever. He's doing the art on this one, and this has where you have someone very close to Barry Allen dies, and the villain responsible for it is on the run, and it's up to the Flash to take him down. Except it happens to be, I guess, all going on an airplane or up in the sky. And how does the Flash use his powers in the sky? He's the fastest man alive. I think a lot of people are probably going to instantly go to, he runs really fast and creates the tornadoes or does something like that. So we'll see what happens, how inventive they get with the Flash and his use of his powers here.
That's going to be cool. I want to see that.
Yeah, there are two, I think, really neat ones that are kind of sneaking in here this week.
Neil Googe is also a great artist.
Oh, I love his art.
He was recently in that, there was a Batman collection that was put out here recently. He did one of those stories. It was a prestige format type book.
Oh, right.
And then also, several years ago, he first came over to DC, did some Mr. Majestic with Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning.
He did, and then he came on... one of those, Stormwatch or the Authority or something. He was on one of those before they reset everything. I want to say it was the Authority, but maybe it was Gen 13.
You never know. It was a couple of them there.
It was one of those, but every now and then he pops back up there.
It's like, come on, dude. DC, give him a regular title.
Yeah,
because I would be all over that. I totally would. So. Good stuff there. Guys, another one that's hitting that Randy and I have been looking forward to. There was controversy over it at first, and then Brian Michael Bendis stepped in and kind of resolved that issue, but we got Guardians of the Galaxy number 10 hitting this week with Kevin Maguire on art.
Master of the facial expressions.
Yes, he's freaking awesome. Kevin Maguire is awesomeness, and you should buy anything that he does. Because it's cool. But with this issue of Guardians of the Galaxy, we see Gamora and Angela go hunting. What for? I don't know. But we will find out with this issue, and it will be beautifully drawn by Kevin Maguire, which is going to be if you've been reading the previous issues, it's going to be a bit of a jolt, art-wise, going from Francesco Francavilla to what you're going to see with Kevin Maguire. But still, great artists, each in their own right. Kevin Maguire... Totally. I wish he would just come on and stay on for a while. With Guardians of the Galaxy or anything from Marvel for that matter. So
I think he's got at least one more story with him.
Cool.
So
yes, I'll get it.
Yeah,
I'm there.
If you weren't getting it already, there. We have this is a special one for me. We have Rachel Rising number 22 coming out here. One of the reasons why I'm mentioning this in the middle of a story arc and in the middle of a book is that Rachel Rising has been losing some readers here, I guess, readership lately, and it's kind of in desperate need of people picking this book up, and they don't understand just how damn good this book is. It is an excellent book, and Terry Moore's art and Terry Moore's story are some of the top that you'll find in the industry. So this is a book that they're trying to gain support for people. Come on and keep this book going. We're at number 22, and he has a lot more of a story going, but it might not last more than another couple of issues here. In this one right here, we have Rachel. She's finally figured out this has this last piece to a puzzle that may be the game changer there, the thing that stops Lilith with her craziness that's going on. So this is one of the most intense books that's out there, without being gory, without being over the top. I mean, it has some things that are kind of horrific throughout it, but Terry Moore's art is just some of the most beautiful art you will find here. Plus, we're also looking at, this is 30 years of Strangers in Paradise here. This is a time of celebration. We don't need a book like this ending suddenly there. So, go out, find the trades on this, find the back issues on this. It's being developed into a movie, or a TV series. But just because a book's being developed into a TV series doesn't mean it's always going to be financially secure there. So we want Terry to be with us and give us the full extent of his stories that he can. Soapbox there. I'm stepping down off of it. Guys, go out and get this book. You won't regret it.
Hey, I only got really one more to cover, so how about you?
1.5.
1.5? Okay. I'll go ahead with my last one for this week. Savage Wolverine 13. Phil Jimenez has been on board for the last issue and this current issue, telling a story with Wolverine about that. About hunting the animals and taking tusks and all that.
The ivory hunters?
Yeah, the word
Poachers.
for it. Poachers, thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Poachers, a poaching story. And in the last issue, the first part of the storyline that Phil Jimenez did, Wolverine's looking in all the right places, but at the wrong people, until he finds out the very last page that he should have been watching his back. So we get the conclusion of this storyline. We've got Wolverine, Kitty Pryde's in there as well. He's in Madripoor dealing with this, and that's the cause of all this poaching that we find out. So how is he going to wrap it up with this issue? Because this puts him at odds with the lady who's running it, Tiger, is that her name?
Yeah.
One of the classic Madripoor characters that has been with Wolverine, and Wolverine's been with her like off and on throughout all these years and stories. So
she's his wife.
She still is? Is she still?
I think so.
Figures. But guys, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of issues after this, because Richard Eisenoff comes on.
Right.
Telling his own story and doing the art as well, and it looks gorgeous. So, guys, another one. Savage Wolverine is just a bunch of short stories.
Yeah.
That are just different settings, different locales, different things going on with Wolverine. Sci-fi to poaching to whatever else. Underworld demons and
Savage
whatever.
Land.
Exactly, Savage Land, and even more going forward with Richard Eisenoff's story. So you should be checking out Wolverine. It's Savage Wolverine. To me, it's better than what else is currently going on. So
cool.
Check it out.
Cool. We one of the last ones for me, Fables number 136 comes
I knew
out.
It was
this
coming.
is part 6 of 7 here of the story Camelot. We have where they have the round table now. They have all these potential knights showing up that they're going to hope that they can become one of the knights of the round table, and we have some of them that are setting out on their first adventures there, I guess, to kind of prove themselves. So it looks like it's running smoothly, which means something is about to happen within this series. This is number 136. This book ends with number 150. So we are coming into our last year on this book, and that's going to be sad. That's going to be sad. But Mark Buckingham and Bill Willingham, we get double the pleasure from both those guys this week with comics coming out. I'm happy about that. The other one I want to mention, just real quickly, it's a hardcover coming out from Humanoid Press called District 14. This is Season 2. Season 1 is still available that can be ordered. This is a French comic. And with this, it's an anthropomorphic kind of story. Except they're humans, they're animals that are humanoid, everything that are all interacting with each other. It revolves around this elephant, Michael, that has some shady business that he's doing. He had a lot of tragedy in his life, and he has I forget his friend's name. His friend is a reporter for Beaver, that's a reporter for a local newspaper, and there's a whole lot of dealings of communism throughout the city that they live in. This book has just been nominated for award after award after award with it, and it's like taking Babar the elephant and putting him into this noir kind of setting. It is an intense read. I picked up the first one just because I was curious about it, and it was a page turner. It was one of these that when I finally finished with it was like, holy cow, when is this next book coming out? So it is here. In fact, I'm looking at it right over there going, oh, it will be mine on Tuesday. Awesome. And you guys need to pick this up. This is, I mean, there are some of those out there that just get passed over and overlooked all the time, right? Because you know they're not the big names, you know, the books. They're not the ones that are gaining all sorts of attention that when the Eisners come out, but they're the ones that they have a lot of meat, a lot of depth, and a lot of heart to them, and you read it and go, this is something special. District 14 is definitely something special.
It's that kind of book.
It is that kind of book.
That's cool, man. Anything else for you, sir?
I need to go work out, man. That's what I need to do. I ate too much this Christmas here.
He's been snacking, guys. So have I. Of course, it always looks like I've been snacking. So
yeah. So no, that's as far as comics go. That's it for me.
That's it for us, guys. Guys, tons of great stuff. You should be getting. You should be checking out. Tell us what you're getting. Tell us what you're reading in the comments below, and also tell us your favorite. And we'll give you some leeway. Tell us your top 2 favorite superhero movies as well in the comments below. Guys, that's it for this week. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a great Christmas. Have an even better New Year. Be safe. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't read comics and drive like Randy mentioned earlier. It's not safe, okay? But guys, that's really it for this week. He's Randy. I'm Chris. We are ExcaliburCCG.com. Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, and Texarkana, Texas. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you're doing. Share us on Facebook, the Google+, the Twitter, all that stuff. We would really appreciate it. Anything else to add, sir?
If you guys see something you like here, anything, or hear about something your comic shop doesn't have it, contact us.
Yes, give us a call.
With us.
Yeah, we can help you out. And that's it, guys. Until next time, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Happy New Year.